on a generic level from Bible's perspective and on my own what I have discussed with AI. I have come to that result that it is better for us to not prioritize romantic relationships first in our lives, that there is certain other things that are more important in your younger years than that, and that romantic relationship should come after that in later years. I don't agree with having those really young, at a young age, those kind of relationships that many have. I'm not here to judge, but offer a different kind of direction and overall way to go about it, where to go for, try to reach. I completely understand that it is not realistic and for many of us, and it is not something that is possible, and that many of us have gone a different route, and there is nothing wrong with that in a sense. But try to, in a way, possibly change your future direction. What is the ultimately, in overall level, the best way to go about it? To prioritize you above anything else, working with yourself, try to get better and better in every way of level, and taking care of your spiritual health. Try to form that relationship with God and with yourself, and try to find who you are, and these relationships just are distracting you in many ways for these kind of deeper bonds to form in your life. And I think when you have found yourself and found your own place and started to understand a little bit better everything that exists, and have found your spiritual journey in some way, then it is better for you to go to those relationships. Then there is more highly odds that it will work, and there is more you to give and more you to get also. More better way everything will work out. And yes, you can learn by doing and going through those hard times and disappointments and setbacks, but I truly think that it is just better for you to avoid those hardest downfalls. Steadily do what is right, working with yourself, and then when you're ready, going for those certain kind of things in life that we all want. I just think that we lack in certain kind of maturity in younger years, and that is not necessarily for us to the best way to go about things, to put ourselves under very risky circumstances where outcomes can be very bad, and then you certainly cannot know how you will react to those things, and where the outcomes can be really bad. I truly think that from the creator's perspective also, that these kind of relationships, those are meant for in the later years, in your 20s, 30s. I don't know exact line point you to when it is right. But the point is that your way to go about these things, how you prioritize things, should change. Understand what is truly important and what is the right order for you to get to the best place possible. I don't agree in many ways, but in Bible there teaches that we should avoid completely those kind of relationships. I don't think that it is completely something that is healthy and workable for many of us. Of course, I don't come against it if somebody truly wants to do that, but I definitely don't try to define that way for something that you have to go for in order to be rightful citizens, to do things right. You should truly always try to ask yourself, are you truly ready for those kind of relationships in your life? Have you taken the necessary steps in your life? Have you in your life in a healthy position many ways? Do you truly know yourself and your place in life and are actually in the place that you can give also and also receive from the healthy position? That is just some kind of really deep commitment when you go for to these relationships, and then there is that possibility of having children and all of these things, so many responsibilities, and of course these things are very beautiful and there is nothing wrong with that, but the hard fact is that the reality that these things will take space and time in your life, and those things need from you so many things in order to work, and there should be some kind of preparation phase to go through before that. Ideally, of course, there is different ways to go about it, and there is nothing wrong with that. I'm just giving some kind of advice, different kind of perspective to see these things, and then you can apply those in a way that suits for you the best. I'm not saying that is something exact truth, that I'm saying something definite way to go about these things. You can always change your future and behavior and do differently things, and if that is something possible for you, that is all that I want with this message. Of course, when you deny yourself in a way, not only immediately let your needs and wants control you, you will teach so many valuable lessons to you, teaching you patience, and that you don't have to always let just your emotions control you. There are just so many ways that are beneficial for you to not just try to get everything immediately. If you play, for example, any kind of video games, the best way, at least for me, to go about some games is that I just build my character and go through those harder times in that game that are not so satisfying, and after that I get to that position when I am a higher place and where I can enjoy so much more because of that work before that I did previous work. I just would hope that we can get some way rid of these kind of traditions, or not traditions, but way of thinking in our societies, that what is acceptable, what is the right way to go about it, what is the right age to go to these relationships, and what is the point after we start to be judgmental of these things. I don't think that there is one exact time, and I only think that the way that we are currently in here and now go about it could be some way better. That too early maybe we go for these things, and it is not serving us the best way. I thank you for listening, and hope you can take again something with you, and don't take it in the wrong way. But I thank you once again for being with me. Hope you all the best, love and light. Hopefully see you next time, and take care as always, and thank you.